far beyond the field. They spent 4 years supporting their son Jaden in Heritage football and another 4 years supporting Jocelyn in Heritage softball.
Their service does not stop with their own children. Through sponsorships, team meals, encouragement, financial support, opening their home and giving their time and energy, they have treated every student athlete like family and have done everything in a true first-class manner. Their generosity, servant hearts, and unwavering commitment have helped shape the culture of Heritage Athletics and touch the lives of countless students and families. Tonight's ceremonial first pitch is especially meaningful as they will be catching the first pitch thrown by their daughter, Jocelyn. Please help us and join us in thanking and honoring Eddie and Sheena Strickland for their years of faithful support, leadership, and love of Heritage Athletics. Like you've done thousands of times for, spin it hard. Well done. Just attention to the War Eagles. Could somebody bring a Game Changer tablet up to the booth? Bring the Game Changer tablet up to the booth so we can broadcast for those at home.
Where would it be?
In the clubhouse. Somebody will have it. They'll get somebody to bring it up. I mean, if you see somebody heading this way, you can cut them off at the pass, but...
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Heritage High School our Superintendent Dr. Jeff Perry, Principal Chip Greenwell, and our athletic directors Paul Wilson and Matt Murray welcome you to Heritage High School.
Once again, we have 6A West softball action that will feature our visitors, the Bentonville West Wolverines, taking on your Heritage High School War Eagles. At this time, we want to introduce the starting lineups for tonight's game. We will begin with our visitors from Bentonville West. Leading off and playing shortstops, number 3, Reagan Crusenberry. Batting second in right field, number 22, Maddie Mahone. Hitting third is the left fielder, number 10, Bella McVeigh. Batting fourth is the DP, number 18, Kieran Lunsford. Hitting fifth in center field, number 5, Whitney Sherry. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 11, Sloan Shellnut. Hitting seventh and catching, number 13, Lainey Van Ness. Hitting eighth at first base, number 4, Molly Holler. Hitting ninth, playing second base, number 8, Kaylin Wong Manning. And at flex and pitching, number 17, Emery Holler. And now welcome the starting lineup for your Heritage High School War Eagles. Leading off, playing second base, number 13, Libby Casto. Batting second, playing first base, number 4, Jocelyn Strickland. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 22, Sydney Gaffney. Hitting fourth and catching, number 24, Carly Earl. Batting fifth and doing the pitching, number 20, Lillian Hagedorn. Hitting sixth, the right fielder, number 7, Tegan Holt. Hitting seventh and playing third base, number 29, Ellie Wild. Hitting eighth is the left fielder, number 1, Destiny Soriano. Batting ninth is the DP, number 8, Izzy Mayhew. And flexing for us out in center field, number 6, Maddie Hughes. Your Eagles are coached by Rodney Bowen. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise. We will first observe a moment of silence, followed by the playing of our national anthem. First, moment of silence. Thank you. Now will you please turn your attention to our nation's flag in right center field as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have an absolutely perfect evening for softball. One more time from this beautiful ball yard. Let's play ball. There we go. I guess I gotta put this on. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome out here. Oh, wait on, I got a job to do. I got tradition. Here is that War Eagle battery. Behind the dish, number 24, Carly Earl. And in the circle, number 20, Lillian Hagedorn. And now, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're joining us on the Game Changer or you're listening to us on War Eagle TV, thank you for joining us on our final home game of the 2026 season. My name's Darren. Next to me, local legend, basketball coach Paul Boyles. Next to him, even more local or legender, Jerry Pittman. You might hear Jerry's voice from time to time. We are ready to go in this one in the season finale. Coach, thanks for being out here.
I'm glad to be here.
Leading off for West, the shortstop, Reagan Cruisenberry. And we are off. Lillian Hagedorn gets the start tonight. Cruisenberry steps in batting over 500 on the season. She's had an amazing year. This entire Bentonville West team has had an amazing year. Really felt like the middle of the league was going to be kind of a jumbled mess, and West has just kind of made a mockery of it. They're strong towards the top of the league. 1-1 the count.
You're batting 500, that's a lot of runners on base.
It's actually closer to like 563.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's insane. So she's done well. She's a basketball player for this Bentonville West Wolverines team.
Mm-hmm.
But here we are. Grounded to short. Casto's got it up, and that's the way this one's going to start. 4-3 for the putout. Leadoff hitter gone here in the first.
All right.
Next batter is the right fielder, Maddie Mahone. In steps Maddie Mahone. Fair warning for everybody out there. Those of you that know me know I've got a senior on this field tonight. This is the last game I'm going to broadcast for that senior. I'm going to be a mess. And oh, by the way, this may be a little bit more of a story time with Darren, which I'm fully aware of. Oh, nice pick over there by Libby. Knocks it down. Sydney picks it up. Not going to be able to make a play. Nice effort by Libby. Wouldn't have been able to get the speedy Mahone anyway. But I'm fully aware nobody has asked for story time with Darren.
We want to hear it though.
But I've been doing voice around here for a long time. I think 18 years is enough for one. Give me one little break here.
That's right.
Next batter's the left fielder, Bella McVeigh. And I have known many of these girls since they were 7. From the time we were coaching them at Northside. Pick play. Oh, went through the glove of Libby, and that got Mahone in a bad spot.
Right on the hip, looks like there.
Yeah.
Hopefully she can walk that off.
Yeah, not expecting that too. Snap throw by Carly. Ball 1 count. I think she's going to be fine. Those just hurt. This is one of those areas you got a lot of nerves, and it might not hurt me as much. I got a lot more padding back there than Maddie Mahone seems to. But she's all right. She steps back in. McVeigh stands in, the left fielder, against the left fielder, Lillian Hagedorn. Absolutely gorgeous night for softball.
Just a little breeze is not much.
Over but low, 2-0 the count.
So where's story time at?
I don't know. I'm going to have to make that. It'll come probably one hitter at a time. But it made it so literally a lot of these girls played literally the old north side. We had Panthers in the rack together, like when they're 7, 8. Tegan Holt came to me as a 7-year-old. Libby Casto, too. She's not a senior tonight, but she was one of the part of that yellow Panthers team, too. Hagedorn gets right back in the count, 2-1. And, of course, I've known the shortstop since the day she was born. Lined to Jocelyn, steps on it. That's a double play. 3 and out. Go the Wolverines. We head to the bottom of the first. In a Darren Gaffney announcers / musicians tradition, here we go to the bottom of the first. Bentonville West 0, War Eagles coming up. It's time for Sister Sledge and We Are Family.
That's right. That's how we like to start the game off right there. So 10 a.m. on Thursday.
10 a.m. on Thursday, and then 10 a.m. on Friday, if we were to get by that one. 10 a.m. on Friday would be Bentonville.
Bentonville. Yeah. Great opportunity to get there.
What a great opportunity. I've already tried to figure out how I can get ChatGPT to rework the speech from Miracle in the locker room.
That'd be a good one.
Replace the Russians with Bentonville.
How'd it come out so far?
I haven't.
You haven't tried yet. ChatGPT can do anything.
Yeah.
GPT can do anything.
Leading it off for the War Eagles, the second baseman, Libby Casto. Casto, Strickland, and Sydney Gaffney is going to be the way we started here in the top of the first. Libby told me to my face that I gave her the announcer's jinx because she was absolutely crushing the ball and went in about a 2-game slump after I said something about giving her the announcer's jinx.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how I should take that. I did not fully accept it.
I wouldn't either.
She has been brilliant for us in that leadoff spot all year. That one lined. Oh, great play by the shortstop, Cruisenberry.
That was a good
Well
play.
hit in the hole so far. Sparkling defense on both sides. Just a well-played loud out to start the ball game.
Hard hit ball. It's good hit.
Now batting, number 4, Jocelyn Strickland. In steps Joss. She's at first base today. She threw out the ceremonial first pitch to her dad before this one.
That's a cool moment.
And Eddie and I have talked about it. We've been both just been blabbering messes all day. Lined into center field. In comes center field. It's going to get down and past her. Jocelyn's going to round first and hold there. It is a 1-out single for Jocelyn. She's there with 1 away for Sid. Now batting the shortstop, Sydney Gaffney. And Sid stands in. Another one of these War Eagle seniors playing her last ball game in this beautiful ballpark. My favorite ball player of all time, regardless of sport. Down and in. West will have a tendency to throw multiple pitchers at you. Howler's one of them. She throws a little harder. You got good stuff. Sometimes struggles with control. Kendall Jessling is another pitcher that's thrown a lot of innings lately for them. 2-0 the count to Sid.
Good eye.
Jocelyn aboard at first. Good full crowd in this center section, full of a bunch of senior parents and people out here supporting these senior parents. That one's lofted down the line towards first. Second baseman's going to come over and catch it in foul territory for the second out of the inning. Going to take a 2-out hit from Carly. Now batting the catcher, Carly Earl. Carly stands in with 9 home runs on the year. That is the all-time single-season record for the War Eagles.
So she's hit one since last time I could see it was at a game.
She hit one at Northside the other day. Drilled down the line. That's fair. That's going into the corner. Jocelyn is around second, on her way to third. Coach Bowen is going to wave her in. She's on her way to the plate. She will score without a throw. An RBI double from Carly Earl.
There we go. That's how you started off.
Now batting the pitcher, Lillian Hagedorn. Great rip right there by Carly, just on the line with side spin, tilting over in the corner. Jocelyn Strickland with the mad dash. That's grounded up the middle. That's going to get into center field. Carly's going to round third. Center fielder's up. There's going to be a play at the plate, but it's up in the line. We're going to score run number 2 on our way to second. Goes Hagedorn. War Eagles lead it now 2-0.
Keep it going right here.
Runner on a second is number 18, Abby Shirley. Your batter, the right fielder, Teagan Holt. In steps Teagues with a runner on second and 2 outs. timely hitting by the War Eagles. There's a strike over the inside third. Mentioned Tegan. I saw she was still tall as a 7-year-old, by the way. Don't let that fool you.
Yeah.
She wasn't this tall. She's always been long. There's a drill in the right. No, that's 2 line drives caught by West. Good swings by the War Eagles. 2 robberies for the 3 outs in the inning. Good swing by Teagues, but we get 2 across. We head to the top of the second. We lead it 2-0.
That's right.
Special thank you to War Eagle game sponsor CSN Trucking, Signature Bank, American Navy Hawthorne, Sherway Transportation, and Quill Home Builders. Thank you all for your support of War Eagle softball. Leading off for Bentonville West, number 18, Kieran Leslie.
Towards the hole, up by Casto. Strong throw to first. She got her. Well played by the second baseman, Casto. Both teams have come out here to play some defense tonight. 1 out in the inning. Next batter is the center fielder, Whitney Sherry. Coach, we were talking between innings of the score down in Northside last week, and at this time a week ago, things did not look good for the War Eagles. We had a bad week with a couple games we shouldn't have lost. Back to Hagedorn on to first 2 gone. Quickly here in the second. The War Eagles righted the ship. They beat a good Gentry team at Gentry on Friday night, and then went down and took care of business 10-0 at Northside.
All right.
Entering the postseason on a pretty good note. Obviously much work to do here. Next batter is the third baseman, Sloan Shellnut.
And that's really what you want, to get hot at the right time of year.
We're going to say it was strategic on Coach
right.
Bowen's behalf to have a horrible 3-game stretch right there strategically right before the end of the season.
It's good coaching.
It is good coaching.
Got them rolling.
Blowing away.
You need to. See a little adversity, bounce back from it.
You see Lillian in the circle tonight. I guarantee you we will see Jocelyn. Fouled it back off the netting. Coach Bowen has been alternating his starters kind of one time through the order.
Yeah.
Has a couple good effects. You don't get used to seeing anybody multiple bats in a row. And of course, we talked about Lillian coming back off an injury. It doesn't mean she doesn't have to stand out there for 6 innings and 120 pitches.
Yeah.
So far, it's been effective. Grounded to third. Ellie's got it. Steps up. Across the diamond. 3 up. 3 down. Go the Wolverines. We head to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 War Eagles.
All right.
Wild, Soriano, and Mayhew. The 3 due to hit for the War Eagles. Here in the bottom of the second, a 2 spot in the first. Great start. Swing and a miss by Ellie. Quality defense being played on both sides, Coach.
Yes, it's fun to watch.
Love seeing well-played softball. 2 people in the bullpen for West. As I mentioned, very likely to see multiples. Foul ball here got Ellie in the box. 0-2 the count. So this is partially because the War Eagles got 2 in the first and partially because that's what they do.
That's what they do.
Kind of like we talked about, too. We're going to see Jocelyn. We were down at Fort Smith, as a matter of fact. Jocelyn had faced the minimum. She was perfect through 3. And we went to Lillian to start the 4th.
Yeah.
So it's just, it was the strategy. And oh, by the way, we went with a combined no-hitter that day, too. Wild goes down swinging to start it. Now batting, left fielder, Destiny Soriano.
I think it's a good strategy, like you said. Nobody gets comfortable seeing the same pitcher more than once.
And they're so different.
Yeah.
They're so different. It's they spin it different directions.
It's a luxury to be able to do that.
Strike over the inner half. Luxury which we did not have for much of the year until Lillian got herself back and now healthier and stronger. She was on a pocket radar gun over at Bentonville at 57, 58, which shows she's getting back to kind of full velocity. That's going to require a boing boing splat there, Coach.
We needed it.
I cannot get out of here without a boing boing splat.
It's the greatest sound effect of all time.
0-2 the count. Jerry seems unimpressed with the boing boing splat.
Very impressed.
Grounded to third. Up, across the diamond. It's low. It's picked up by the first baseman. Destiny's out third to first for the second out of the inning.
It's time for that 2-out rally.
Now batting.
2-out rally.
Number
right
8, Izzy Mayhew. Wonder where Izzy gets the no sleep till Brooklyn.
The Beastie Boys, huh?
That's Izzy. The Beastie Boys were a little before Izzy's time.
Well,
maybe even yours.
no, that was my junior high years.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about you, Jerry. Don't worry.
I was well into the work.
Strike over the inside edge. Haller with a little sharper pinpoint control in this one. Very few pitches so far to get through the first 2 outs of this inning. But in stands Izzy Mayhew in the top of the order. Grounded towards third. That's going to have some spin on it. Up across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down. Clean defense by both teams through 2. We've played 2. War Eagles lead it 2-0.
It's fast inning.
We're flying through it.
Yeah. You said something about minimum.
Leading off for West, the catcher, Laney Van Ness. In stands Laney Van Ness. Popped up. Back towards the screen. Is it going to stay in? It is not.
Last week, that north wind would have kept that one in.
I had Laney's older sister for 4 years in travel ball. She's pitching at the University of the Ozarks.
All right.
Laney got to play for us a couple times when her travel team let us borrow her and we were short a player. Great kid, great ball player. Off the outside edge. She's a catcher this year. They graduated Stephanie Crittenden last year as one of the best catchers in the league and was headed to UCA to play some Division I ball. Laney was playing third and short. That's looped down the line to left. Destiny's coming in. She's got it. Soriano puts it away. Good jump by Destiny.
She's tough in left field.
Clean catch. Next batter is the first baseman, Molly Holler. So in steps one of the Howlers. Emery, the pitcher, is DP'd for, not by her sister. That would be awkward.
Yeah. Low.
Ball one on the inside, off the inside edge. This is a very young West team also. I just mentioned like kind of surprising to see the kind of year they've put together. That one stayed inside as well, just because of the youth. It just wasn't expected. Graduated pitching last year. They've won big games. They have swept Fayetteville. They beat Harbor and Sierra Dots. There's a strike over the inside third.
That tells you they can swing it a little bit, huh?
2-1 the count. Yeah, and they're just kind of scrappy. They're just kind of annoying, and they get hits when they need to get hits, and they make plays when they need to make plays. Lifted to right center field. Ballpark might not hold it. It is off the wall. Teagan chases it on to third. There's going to be a play. Throw in from Teagan on the runner, but not in time. It is a 1-out triple by Molly Haller. Lucky the ballpark held that one. Short hop the wall. Good swing right there by Haller. She's aboard at third with just 1 out. Next batter's the second baseman, Kaylin Wong Manny. Excuse me. Wong Manny stands in. Strike over the outside edge.
Good pitch.
Top of the order, and Cruisenberry is next. War Eagles are staying back with the 2-run lead. They would sacrifice the run for an out. Off the outside edge there, 1-1 the count. Be fine with everybody if Lillian just took care of it with a strikeout.
Yeah. You have 2 outs.
I do not know if Coach Bowen would go to Jocelyn next. That one lifted to right center field, and now I think he will. Off the wall in right center field. Hughes gets it in. It's a double, scores a run. West is a run closer. It's 2-1. Next batter's leadoff hitter, Reagan Cruisenberry. And I think with the lefty-lefty matchup, he's staying with Lillian here.
Yeah.
Or maybe the strategy has changed since we got back from Northside. I am not privy to the inner workings of the mind of Coach Rodney Bowen. I'm not sure I want to be in there. Good strike inside third. Over but low. Good pitch. Count evens at 1. War Eagles still lead at 2-1. Both teams with 3 hits. War Eagles stacked theirs in a row in the first. Able to get those 2 runs across. Going to be in good shape at the top of the next inning. Check swing, and she went.
Yep.
Didn't even have to appeal it. 1-2 the count. Might have been a changeup, some kind of wrinkle from Hagedorn.
Good chance to throw something she don't like right here, maybe.
Here's the 1-2.
Yeah. Come inside. I like it.
And a runner's going to advance to third. In the turf, just squirts away just a little bit. Good read by Kaylin Wong Manny.
Good speed.
She's quick, and there it's all about the jump. You got to be able to see that. That only went away a couple feet.
Carly's obviously got a
2-2
great
count.
arm. Yep.
In off the plate.
Seems to be working it inside right here in this match.
That's the place she likes to live. It's a little bit different with a lefty in the box as opposed to the right-hander in the box, but still trying to. We'd take a ground ball to Libby here. Ground ball foul towards the War Eagle dugout. Somebody's yelling ugly finder. I'd do it myself, but I'm talking on air. They don't like that. I've been trying to get fired for a long time, Jerry. Today may be the day. Between story time with Darren and
They ain't fired me. They're not fired me.
change-up sails high. Runner aboard is Cruisenberry, and here comes Coach Bowen. Going to expect the change here. Coming on to pitch for the War Eagles, number 4, Jocelyn Strickland. Here comes Joss. Senior right-hander. And this is the typical shift for the War Eagles. Tegan's going to come in and play first. Lillian's going to move from the circle out into right field. Coach Bowen found this defensive combination in the Brewstein Invitational, and he's stuck with it ever since. There was a lot of rotation before. Since then, Ellie Wild's been a fixture at third. Sydney's stayed put at short. Carly's moved behind the plate. Coach Bowen loves her arm back there.
Yep. How many times can you go pitcher for pitcher here?
You can do it as much as you want, but you don't get warm-ups next time.
Okay. But there's no limit to how many times you can do that?
No.
So you can do it every batter if you wanted to?
I don't know. I'd like to try that one, but next batter is the right fielder, Matty Mahone. And Coach Bowen has actually done, he did that against Rogers, honestly, to a little bit to be annoying, right? He doesn't mind getting under the skin of the other school a little bit. That one gets by. Here comes the runner. No play at the plate. It's late. On her way to third is Cruisenberry. Good aggressive base running there. Wild pitch scores a run. Cruisenberry goes all the way first to third. Couple wild pitches in the inning now from the War Eagles.
You settle down here.
Now we'll see if the infielders are creeping a tick. They are not still. Coach Bowen believes there's going to be more runs scored in this game.
Yep. Good pitch.
Jocelyn pulls that curveball back in. 1-1 the count. Popped high towards the dugout. They're going to give a look. It's going to be out of play. No harm done. One and two. Change up in a good one. It's in the turf. Carly gives a look onto first, and it gets by the first baseman, Holt. Advancing to score is Cruisenberry. Safe at first. On the air is Mahone. The War Eagles are going to gather in the circle just to talk about it. A couple wild pitches, and that one got away. We talked about how clean the first two innings were. These are a number of those seniors out there just taking a little break right here just to settle things down. Kind of the equivalent of the old timeout in basketball, you know about, Coach.
Yep.
Next batter is the left fielder, Bella McVeigh.
Just change momentum for just a second. Stop momentum. Settle things down.
Bunts through it. I didn't see a call. She did offer through it. The runner advances. Runner steals second base.
Was that a strike? Or?
I believe they're gonna ask. Carly is asking. She totally bunted through that. They just missed that. That's a case right there. Like, it happens to me as an announcer sometimes. You lose paying attention when you see the runner take off, but she totally bunted through that ball.
Yeah.
Popped up. Teagan makes the call and the catch. Second out of the inning. Mahone cannot advance. She's there with 2 outs now. Now batting number 18, Kieran Lunsford. Kieran Lunsford stands in. 3-2, the score. Still the same 3 hits on the board. Strike on the inside edge.
All right.
Jocelyn's nice snap throw through. Good tag by Libby, just a little bit late on the runner Mahone. Jocelyn's taken a liking to that front door curveball a little bit.
It's been effective.
That one stays inside. 1-1 the count.
You work both sides of the plate. It's a big deal.
We mentioned this is our last home game. We think it's our last regular season. Coach Bowen was trying to add a game a couple days ago. I don't think it's going to happen. Trying to stay sharp.
Yeah.
But we know we are going to be in postseason play. We know we're going to be the 5 seed. We know we're going to play Jonesboro on Thursday at 10 o'clock at Harbor. Doesn't mean we don't want this one, though, Coach.
We always want it.
Change up, swing and a miss. Pulled the string. Did Jocelyn Strickland. Out in front was Lunsford. She's laughing about it now. Good pitch by Jocelyn. 2-2 the count. 2 outs in the inning. In on the fist. That one pulled foul. Mentioned Jocelyn throwing that first pitch before the ball game to her dad, Eddie. And I was in my mind trying to calculate how many times they might have done that over the course of their life. I know all the private lessons that Jocelyn has taken. You do that a few times a day, 100 or a few times a week, 100 times a day.
Yeah.
I bet you it's fouled back and out of play.
Another good change up. Another good pitch here.
And I'm sure Eddie didn't catch them all. I know that she worked with Chris Munson for a long time, and she did a lot of the catching of pitchers herself. That's how she liked to teach. But somewhere in there, I come to about 10 or 20,000 pitches when I was just doing some quick math along the way.
That's some time invested right there.
And got to do it right there before this game. Three and two the count. Grounded towards third. Ellie picks it up. Could have tagged the runner. She throws it across. Out is the call. Teagan holds on to it. There's going to be a question here. Teagan had to stretch for it, went to the backhand. Coach Cantrell is going to ask. Runner did not advance. Runner's at third. So if they overturn this, they've got a save call. They do overturn it. Back out on defense we go. So another error for the War Eagles. Next batter's the center fielder, Whitney Sherry. So in fresh batter, new count. Yeah. If we can retire this one, no harm done. Shows bunt. We allow the runner to second base on defensive indifference. Carly with a pump fake was hoping to get Mahone leaning the wrong way. Ball won the count on the hitter. Big out right here for Heritage. Should have been in the dugout a couple batters ago. Change up, swings through it. 1-1 the count. Can't allow this to turn into a really big inning.
Yeah. Need to get one here.
Swing and a miss. Good answer by Jocelyn. 1-2 the count. Jocelyn a pitch away from getting out of it. Looped to center. Maddie looks like she's got it, and she does.
All right.
No more damage done, but 3 across. We now head to the bottom of the third. We trail it 3-2. Now batting for the War Eagles, number 13, Libby Casto. Top of the order, Coach Casto, Jocelyn Strickland, Sydney Gaffney to start this one here in the bottom of the third.
Feels like a good time to score some runs.
It's a great time to answer. Always talk about it when you're on the other side, is you want to have that shutdown inning after you put some runs on the board. The opposite is true when you're in the other dugout. You want to steal that momentum back right here. Great spot in the order to do it. Libby put a great swing on a ball, was robbed on a diving catch in the hole by Cruisenberry to start the ball game, or start the bottom of the first. Check swing. It was a strike anyway. 1-1 the count. Jocelyn's on deck. Talked about before, this the last game these seniors are going to play at this ballpark, unless Bowen works his magic, which I don't think is going to happen.
He's going to try it.
And it is a perfect night.
Yeah.
We mentioned the weather we've had this spring, at least in terms of temperature. It felt cool yesterday and this morning, but it has warmed up nicely. It is a perfect afternoon to play ball right now.
Time to get around 70. It doesn't get much better.
Grounded towards second. That's Kaylin Wong Manny. She makes the play on to first. 1 out in the inning. Now batting, the pitcher, Jocelyn Strickland. So here's Jocelyn. Jocelyn is bound for Northeastern State, Oklahoma in Tahlequah to play for Coach Bowen's daughter. Coach Bowen makes his presence felt in that dugout too. Somehow the Stricklands just haven't gotten enough of Coach Rodney Bowen. She's going to be a good player for them. Yeah. She will go down when she leaves here as statistically one of the best players that we have ever had at this school. Grounded off the end of the bat. If I'm still sitting around in the Hall of Fame 10 years from now, we will certainly at least have a discussion about Jocelyn Strickland.
That's right.
If you're watching this too, so there's just kind of an interesting element of the pitcher-catcher dynamic. You're drilled to right. It's Kaylin Wong Manny again. Those are 3 line drives. The War Eagles have hit right at people. First 2 gone here in the inning. Now batting, number 22, Sydney Gaffney. And here's Sid. But if you notice, the pitcher is actually signaling signs to the catcher. You'll see her go through.
Oh, that's unusual.
And they don't do it with all of their pitchers, but for whatever reason they do this. There's a base hit up the middle by Sid. Clean single to center. Nothing anybody can do about that one. She's aboard with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Now batting, number 24, Carly Earl.
It's a good time getting another RBI for Carly right here.
Home run number 10 would look just fine, too.
Yes, it would.
If 9 is good, 10 must be better. strike over the outside edge. Couldn't do it with that one. Great pitch, good spot right there.
Yeah.
So a couple of interesting dynamics at play. We mentioned the signals coming in. I do not know if they use PitchCom. Like we use a PitchCom device where you can actually audio give it to the catcher. What could be challenging in that, the catcher, Lainey Van Ness, if you see her, was deaf at birth and had cochlear implants.
Okay.
What she has done to get her to this point and be this kind of player has been amazing. It's a great story. I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not too, but I know the other pitchers do not signal it this way. This comes, for whatever reason, this comes from Emery.
It's more comfortable for her, maybe?
Maybe. Tulane. Fouled away by Carly. This has become a tradition also, and that's Coach Bowen cleaning Carly's glasses between pitches.
He must have the cleanest shirt around.
Yeah, well, he did.
That's what it He never dives anymore for the ball, does he?
1-2 the count. Sydney was on the move on that one. Van Ness, a quick release behind the plate. Trying to get Sydney in scoring position for Carly. People are in scoring position when Carly's in the box. Carly's in scoring position when Carly's in the box.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
1-2 the count on her. Swing and a miss. Is going to get through. On her way to first. Rounding second and holding is Sydney. Hey, we saw that on our side.
Yeah.
Strikeout reaching is Carly. Batter's going to be Lillian Hagedorn. Now batting number 20, Lillian Hagedorn.
What's that look like on your batting average?
It's a strikeout on your batting average. It's a strikeout and a pass ball generally. It's usually assigned to the catcher, whether it's in the turf or not. But yeah, it's 0 for 1 for the hitter. Grounded towards third. Throws across the diamond. The Sloan Shellnut. No more damage done. War Eagles get a couple aboard, leave them stranded. We're through 3. West leads it 3-2. What do we got here? It's always nice when they do that. When I ask who's hitting and they show me their number.
That's right.
Leading off for West, the third baseman, Sloan Shellnut. It is Shellnut, Van Ness, and Molly Haller here in the fourth. Good pitch. Pitch in that front door curveball. She likes to throw it early in the count. You'll get a hitter to give up on it.
Yeah.
Get a free strike.
Stay ahead in the count.
Grounded off the end of the bat. Libby's going to have to come get it a little bit. Picks it up on to first. Leadoff hitter gone. That's the way we start the fourth. Little delay from the umpire over there. Maybe hesitant to ring him up from here. Next batter's the catcher, Lainey Van Ness. Three runs, 4 hits for West, 2 and 4 for the War Eagles. She bunts through that one. They had a changeup. Has a changeup with some curveball spin. That one just kind of sailed on her outside. Van Ness bunts through it. 0-1 the count. Grounded in the hole. That's a clean base hit for Van Ness. Sydney made a diving effort, but would have had no play on the speedy Van Ness. She's aboard with 1 out. Next batter is the first baseman, Molly Haller.
Had a big hit first time she was up.
Most damaging swing of the ball game came off the bat of Molly Haller. She hit it just to the left of the eagle out there. Shows bunt, fouls it away. 0-1 the count. A lot of things Coach Cantrell could do right here. Good speed at first.
She had a good jump on that one until the ball got fouled off. Yeah.
0-1 the count. Changeup bunted back toward the mound. Jocelyn picks it up on to first. He's got it. Whoa, we got.
She's out too. She left early. Yep, I thought she did first time.
The runner leaves early. I believe that's going to bring the hitter back, however.
So still got a strike then. 2 strikes now. What do you call that?
See what he goes with. Actually, I don't believe it's a pitch. 2 out in the inning because it's dead when she leaves it.
Gotcha.
We'll find out in a second. There's a ball outside. He'll show it to us now. Or he won't.
I think it's 1-1.
1-1 is the count. So, yeah, no pitch. Just the runner called out for leaving first base early. Second out of the inning. 1-1 now the count on Haller. Change up. That's in center. That's where Maddie plays. She puts it away. Down go the Lady Wolverines. Through 3.5, we trail it by 1.
Or 2 years, maybe.
Leading off for the War Eagles, number 7, Tegan Holt. The SEC is actually using the automated ball strike challenge in the SEC tournament this year. Grounded to first, Tegan fumbled a bit, but picked up and stepped on the bag, did Molly Haller for the first out of the inning. And that one's unique because the SEC, like we're talking about, the SEC has more resources than the MAC, for example. Now batting, number 29, Ellie Wild. So here's Ellie. Swing and a miss on the outside edge. We got all kinds of devices we could add. We got pitch clocks now. We got replays we could add. Jerry, you're an old curmudgeon. You probably hate all that stuff, don't you? Replay, clocks.
Technology.
Yeah. Take us back to the 70s. Everything peaked in the 70s.
That's right.
I lifted towards first. That is Kaylin Wong Manny. Tell you, Bentonville West has been clean defensively.
Yeah.
Made some great plays and made every routine play. Right now, that's the difference in the ball game. Next batter's the left fielder, Destiny Soriano.
I will say I went to a Naturals game the other night, and I do like the pitch clock. It speeds things up a little bit. I kind of like that.
It takes things on a good rhythm. I actually worked the pitch clock at Arkansas the first year they put it up there.
Yeah.
And as part of that, I had to go meet with the umpires or whatever. And it was early in the season.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know what I was doing. I go back and tell him, and he made the comment that I think is right, in that bunted foul by Destiny. He was like, all we had to do was put the clock up there, because it just speeds everybody up, and you don't, very few times do you see a pitch clock violation now.
Yeah.
It's just there, and it just keeps the rhythm going. And all we've missed is like guys messing with their batting gloves and tapping their helmet, and all that kind of. That's the only thing you miss out of it.
Yeah.
Shortened about 15 minutes off of major league games, and the rule was always there, by the way.
Just wasn't really enforced or shown, I guess.
You couldn't really. I mean, you're not going to count it like basketball. Grounded to short. Again, clean. Bentonville West, Cruisenberry across the diamond to Haller. 3 up, 3 down. Go the War Eagles. We head to the 5th, trailing at 3-2. Getting late early around here.
Yep.
Re-entering the circle for the War Eagles, number 20, Lillian Hagedorn.
Second baseman, Kaylin Wong Manny. It is 9-1-2 for West. Kaylin Wong Manny, who has been really solid defensively for West. She leads it off against now the left-hander back in the ball game for the War Eagles, Lillian Hagedorn. That one fouled down the right side. Lands harmlessly foul between the foul line and the War Eagle bullpen. We talked about the strategy before, Coach, and you see it in action here.
Yeah.
We're back to the top of the order for the next hitter, so Coach Bowen sends out Lillian just to face the 9-hole hitter, and then back to the top of the order in Cruisenberry. Was part of the plan. Grounded towards second, on a hop to Libby, on to first. Casto to Strickland. Leadoff hitter gone here in the 5th. Next batter's the shortstop, Reagan Cruisenberry. And here's Cruisenberry.
Hitters like rhythm. They like to see pitches and, really start seeing the ball. And if it can't change it from side to side every time they come up, it's hard to get that rhythm. It's good strategy.
Look at there, War Eagle legend Ava DeFreitas in the ballpark. How about that?
Oh,
She is playing her ball at Connors State. I don't know if they just got done or if she just made the trip over for this.
Is that in Oklahoma?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
South of Muskogee.
South of Muskogee.
Bella Canizales is over there too. They've both gotten some good at-bats. Some good time over there.
That's good.
2-0 the count. Strike over the outside third. Good job by Lillian answering back, getting back in the count. That one hit hard up the middle. Base hit by Cruisenberry. Mentioned she's batting over 500 of the year. Not going to keep her down forever. Not too much damage right there. It's a 1-out single. Going to bring up the right fielder, Maddie Mahone. Now batting, number 22, Maddie Mahone. And the mentioned situation before, good speed on the bases, somebody in the box that can handle the bat as well. Maddie Mahone taking a good long look at that wristband that she doesn't wear. She keeps it in her back pocket. I always got suspicious when somebody took that good long look at the wristband.
Come inside with that one.
No, I don't do that necessarily, but you just expect shenanigans, right? So.
Yeah, that's true.
Fouled that one off the netting.
In basketball, we start seeing the coach call plays, we start trapping everything.
Yeah.
So we're going to take them out of the game, we're going to trap you. So.
Yeah. Runner goes. Here comes Carly. Throw down, not in time. Good jump by Cruisenberry. Ball wasn't handled cleanly by Sid. She had it beat anyway. Cruisenberry is at second with one out. Now he's got to kick out, even in basketball too. It's the same way in everything. But basketball coaches have a tendency like we've got fist and eagle, and then it's like black 22 razor. Like, oh really? You think?
Yeah.
There's something's different here. Something special in there. Expect shenanigans. Here's the bunt. And you can see the pressure that puts on the defense. Sydney's got to go cover there due to the speed by Cruisenberry. 2-1 the count on the batter, Mahone.
Speed gives you a lot of options as a coach. Different strategies you can pull off.
That one line to right center field. Maddie's going to pick it up deep in the gap. Not going to be able to get the speedy Cruisenberry. She scores. West stretches the lead now 4-2 on the RBI single by Maddie Mahone. A couple of carbon copy swings right there, same spot.
They're always in the same spot, aren't they? All game.
Next batter's the left fielder, Bella McVeigh. Here's McVeigh. Stop me if you've heard this before. Good speed aboard. Somebody that can handle the bat in the box. See what Coach Cantrell wants to do with it. That one, I guess, up. Had plenty of plate. 1 ball, no strikes. The count to McVeigh. Time called. Great time to thank some of our War Eagle sponsors. We would like to thank CSM Trucking, Signature Bank, Mike and Mandy Hathorn, Sherway Transportation, Thrilled Home Builders, Flooring and Tile World, Centerpoint Contractors, CSM Farms, Handles Homemade Ice Cream, Sheena and Eddie Strickland, Christy Doubt, and Built Well Construction. Thank you all for your support of War Eagle Softball. Perfect timing. It's almost like he waited until I finished my read there.
Yeah.
Me and Coach Mack are on the same page. Now, we have talked about this. Coach Mack's record with strikes following mound visits has been less than stellar.
He's going to change it right here.
Now that we see where we're at here, we'll see if in this 1-0 count we can get a strike from Lillian Hagedorn. Restore his reputation a bit. And she does. Coach McDonald back in my good graces despite his Cub fandom.
That's a good timeout for him.
It was. 1-1 the count now to McVeigh. Sprinter stance over at first for Mahone. There she goes. Carly throws it down. Sydney, unable to swipe her. Sydney says she got her. Sydney says she got her. The umpire says no.
Was that a ball or a strike?
I don't know.
2-1.
I believe he said 2. 2-1 is the count. Yeah, everybody focused on the play at second. 2-1 is the count on the hitter. That one grounded to right field. Teagan's got it. Hits the cutoff. Rounding third and scoring is Mahone. West
speed.
puts another one on the board. Now lead at 5-2. And I think Sydney had a little word for the umpire out there in her last home game. I know that 2-2 pretty well. She doesn't lie a lot. She feels like she made the tag. Didn't get credit for it. And here comes Coach Bowen. I would expect we would see the flip back here, and we will. Jocelyn's going to go back to pitcher.
Pulling her out, I guess.
Out to right is actually Izzy Mayhew.
Yeah.
Mayhew's in the game. She is the DP.
Okay.
Teagan's going to come back into first. Back in the circle, number 4, Jocelyn Strickland. Now batting for West, number 18, Kieran Lunsford. Runner aboard and just one out for Lunsford. West has stretched the lead here in the 5th. 3 clean singles, all to the right side. 2 in the hole between second and second base, and 1 in the hole between first and second, but clean singles, all of them. Oh, and 1 the count on the hitter Lunsford. Pitch out, play on, nothing doing. Expecting another steal attempt.
Yeah.
1-1 the count on the hitter Lunsford. On the fist from Jocelyn. Good pitch right there. 1-2 the count. War Eagles had 3 hits in the first. We've only tacked 1 since. Changeup lifted to left. That's going to send Soriano back, but she looked like she's got a beat on it. Just in front of the track, she does.
There we go.
Unable to advance is McVeigh, now 2 outs in the inning. Soriano has been really solid out there in left field all year. Next batter is a center fielder, Whitney Sherry. And why wouldn't you expect her to be good in defense? She is already enlisted in the National Guard.
That's right.
She's on her way to Arkansas in the fall. Changeup in a good one by Jocelyn. Floated beautifully over the outside corner.
Sometimes it just freezes you, doesn't it? Change up.
And early in the count, a lot of times people will take it because you don't, if you've been fooled or whatever, and you can actually, if you can throw it for a strike, you can get a free one out of it. That one fouled toward the dugout. Ellie's going to come over. It lands in play, but it was right on top of that dugout rail. Going to fall. 0-2 the count. Little slap attempt right there by Whitney Sherry. Oh, 2, 2 outs. Fouls it into the glove. That's a strikeout for Jocelyn. 2 more runs across for West. War Eagles need some runs. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We trail it 5-2. Libby Casto, Jocelyn Strickland scheduled to hit.
Your 3rd time through right here.
The War Eagles are down to their final 9 outs. Oh, and 1 on the count on the swing and a miss by Izzy. Chose bunt. That one sails outside. Home plate umpire has been doing a good job tonight. Been consistent.
Yeah.
Ball strike calls.
Yep. The only discrepancy I thought was that on the steal of the bunt, they couldn't.
Yeah, they both missed it, right?
Yeah.
Like distracted. Fouled back by Mayhew. 1-2 the count on Izzy. Good crowd here tonight, and why not, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful night to be out.
Last home game for the War Eagles this year.
Last game ever for a home game ever for these 8 War Eagle seniors.
Yeah.
We've got people out here that are just out here to sit next to Michelle, my wife.
Yeah.
You know, just people supporting the family. Swing and a miss. Down goes Mayhew. Leadoff hitter is gone. And we're to the top of the order.
Need a couple base
Now
runners
batting,
here.
number 13, Libby Casto. Yeah, you need a couple hits, put some doubt in their minds.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you're at a spot in the lineup where Jocelyn or Carly can put a dent in the scoreboard with one swing of the bat. See if Libby can get on board here. Strike over the outside edge. 0-1 the count.
Big gap up the middle right here.
Change up in a good one.
Yep.
Had her out in front. Emery Howler has done a great job settling down from that early first inning. They had 2 pitchers up in the second. They have not been throwing since. And that's the best changeup I've seen from her right there.
Yeah.
She got Libby out in front of that one. 0-2 the count. Down and in. My daughter Brett here making her annual appearance to a Sydney softball game.
Up from the U of A.
Yeah, she's done.
She's done.
Yeah, she was kicked out today. So, not of the U of A, of the house.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts in the inning for the War Eagles. Base is empty now as we get to Jocelyn. Now batting, number 4, Jocelyn Strickland.
So they're officially on summer break down there, huh?
She's on summer break. She's got a cool opportunity this summer. She will be studying in Italy. She leaves a week from Saturday. When I grow up, I want to be Brett Gaffney. I will tell you that. Change up in a good one. A couple of decent change ups. I don't know if they've held it back here. And you're waiting for this inning to come around. Certainly her 2 best ones.
Get down, ball.
Hit
Get down,
into
ball.
center field. Sherry's going to have to play it on a hop. It is a 2-out single for Jocelyn.
Let's go, Sid.
I think Abby's going to come out and run. Runner on at first is number 18, Abby Shirley. Your batters, the shortstop, Sydney Gaffney. Here's Sid.
A little bit of action in the
Right
bullpen
now. Yeah, as you'd expect. Actually, those may be JV arms there,
Okay.
actually.
Ooh, that's off the
Right now,
shin.
Sydney's got 1 job. No, Sydney, Brett's got the big head. Brett Gaffney. Show him. Sydney's got 1 job. She's got to get on base and give Carly Earl a chance for a 3-run shot right here. You got to find a way on, get 2 runners aboard.
Side up.
0-1 the count on Sid. She had a single up the middle last time up. That one change up
Good
in the
eye.
turf. Good take. 1-1 the count. Shirley on at first with good speed. Here's the 1-1. Over but low. 2-1 the count. And when I say by any means necessary or by any way, absolutely, we would take ball 4 as well. Just find a way right here, 2-2. That one grounded foul. Good pitch on the outside edge right there. Sydney just fouls it back. 2-2 the count. 2 outs in the inning. Here comes the 2-2. To my 2-2. Ripped foul.
Somebody in the bullpen almost got it right there.
Hit hard by Sydney right there.
She turned on that one.
She did. Like to have that swing back and tweak it inside that left field line. 2-2 the count. That one sails all the way back to the screen. 3-2 now the count. Crowd getting behind her right here. Come on, Sid. Haller giving the signs to the catcher Van Ness. Here's the 3-2. Grounded in the hole, well picked. Throw across the diamond and out. Well played by the third baseman, Sloan Shelnut. She has been perfect today at third. Runner aboard, got stranded. We've played 5. War Eagles still trail it 5-2. Pretty good swing.
That's a hard hit ball.
Leading off for West, the third baseman, Sloan Shelnut. Sloan Shelnut leads it off, and she has played an impeccable third base today. There's a good floating changeup by Jocelyn. Coach Cantrell called his entire team over in front of him there, and judging by the double thumbs up he just gave to the hitter, what he was telling him was do not swing a changeup until you're down the count. That one driven hard to left. Destiny's going to look after it, but it's going to be over her head and off the wall. On her way to second is Sloan Shelnut. She has been a problem for the War Eagles today, now on both sides of the ball. She's aboard with a leadoff double. Next batter is number 13, Lainey Van Ness. Van Ness stands in.
Moving up in the batter spot.
Shows bunt.
She hit it twice.
That ball, it hits her here. Has he got it out? He does.
Yeah.
That is twice now. Van Ness hit it twice.
Yep.
Here comes the discussion. Cantrell's going to... So she actually bunts it, and she bunts it again, like she hits it on the bounce. I believe what he's arguing now is that she's in the box when she does that. And they're going to have that question. And that one's going to be close. But if Lainey Van Ness goes down like this, she will have gone down on the leaving first early. Been erased twice on calls you don't normally see. You can normally go multiple ball games without seeing either of these go down.
I don't know if she was in the box or not, but we'll see.
I mean, the ball was certainly in play when she hit it.
Yes, it was out in front.
Just looking at the body language, I don't believe the base umpire knows. I think we'll see if he's going to overrule the call.
I don't know. Yeah. Long discussion.
I don't know. What do you think? Well, I don't know. What do you think? I think you
I don't
need
know, I
to
would-
make a call. No, I think you need to make
I
a
wasn't
call.
looking, but I could use some Brahms later. Now he's got a little bit more confidence in his head nod. Oh, he's actually. If one guy's got to explain, they're calling it out. If the home plate umpire's got to explain what he's asking, like there's no way for him to overrule it. Coach Cantrell's not going to like it, but down goes Van Ness with a double contact in fair territory. Next batter is the first baseman, Molly Haller.
Has to explain what he's asking.
Yeah, he's showing the bunt out there. A pretty good sign that he didn't see it perfectly, right? Changeup drifts outside, 1 ball, the count.
The ball was.
I'm not trying to be disparaging to the umpire, but if you don't see it, you can't call it.
Yeah.
I think that's the way it's supposed to be. 1-0 the count. Off the end of the bat to Jocelyn. She gave it a look, but she's going to go to first and take the sure out there.
That's right.
Probably had a play. Don't mind the sure out there, especially with 2 outs in the inning. She's one out away from getting out of this. Next batter is the second baseman, Kaylin Wong Manny. The runner did advance to third. That's Sloan Shellnut. She is there with 2 away. Stays inside. 1 ball. We are in the 6th. Game has slowed down a little bit. We were flying through about 4 innings. Changeup. Lifted to right. In comes Mayhew. She's going to have to play it on a hop. Pop-up falls in the right place and it's going to score a run, and West extends the lead now to 6-2. Next batter is leadoff hitter Reagan Crusenberry. Sometimes softball's funny like that. We have hit line drives that they have made diving plays on, and there you just pop it up in a right spot. Results in a run.
Yep.
That one goes off the glove. We're going to get another advance of a base. That one's going to go down as a pass ball. 1-0 the count. As we mentioned, we are still playing when we're all said and done here. We will play next week,
Right.
next Thursday. Now we're going to walk Crusenberry. Next batter is the right fielder, Maddie Mahone.
Yes,
Putting Crusenberry aboard for Maddie Mahone.
She's batting 560,
You had a base open. Like
Yeah.
you could have like pitched around her, I guess. Coach Bowen's not afraid to do that. He likes to put forces on at every base. Now if you hit a ground ball to Ellie Wild, all she's got to do is step on third.
Yeah.
The only way it backfires is if a double in the gap right here or multiple hits. Because now you're giving up extra base runners. 2-0 the count to Mahone. Change up. Popped foul. Ellie's going over towards the dugout. She's going to make a catch. Puts it away. Strategy works perfectly, just like Coach Bowen had planned.
Right.
We go to the bottom of the 6th. We need some runs. We trail it 6-2. maybe something just didn't feel right.
Tweak a little bit or something.
And Bell's been swinging a really good bat,
Yeah.
particularly in the JV level. Multiple home runs on the year. And we want all of them, but next week are the ones we want the most. This War Eagle senior class. You stick around, I've got a little thing prepared if they let me say it. What are they going to do, take it from me? There's Carly, driven deep to right, on the track, towards the wall. Well played by Whitney Sherry. Another excellent defensive play by this Wolverine squad. Just allowed out to start the inning. Now batting, number 19, Belle Newman. And Coach, they have been pristine on defense.
They have.
Ground balls, fly balls, line drives being caught.
As a pitcher, it gives you a lot of confidence. You know.
And speaking of that pitcher, Emery Howler has gone the whole way. Strike over the outside edge, which you could have won a lot of money off him if you would have bet that in the second inning. I promise you. They look like they're already thinking about heading another direction with people warming up in the bullpen. And they do have somebody in the bullpen now. Caitlin Thurman. It's like she's getting ready, just in case.
That changeup's been
That
pretty
one
good
fouled.
here.
Oh, and 2 the count. Tegan Holt waits on deck. That one fouled. Ooh, I don't even know what came off of there.
Something fell down with it. Maybe been part of the camera.
Oh, it looks like it's the cover to the camera. There's like a rain cover on top of the camera over there, it looks like. Maybe it... Well, that'll be good. That'll give somebody something to do with a nice long telescoping ladder this week.
Super glue will fix it.
At least it's the last game of the year. We still have some practices to go. Those will be probably the huddle cameras. Down 0-2. Just low. Tough take right there from Bell and a good one. 1-2 the count. Mentioned those cameras permanently installed in this beautiful facility. I've really failed at story time with Darren, but one of them should have been about this ballpark. Ground ball second. On to first. Kaylin Wong Manny. Of course they did. They put it away, 2 outs in the inning.
Let's go, Tegan.
Now batting number 7, Tegan Holt.
Darren, when was this park? What was the first year?
6 years ago? I mean, I think maybe there was a year before the COVID year, or maybe the COVID year. I can't remember. It was before Sydney. It's been here Sydney's entire career, and being able to come and go to do your work here every day. Ground ball over to first. Scooped up. On to first goes the first baseman, Molly Haller. She puts it away. Down quietly go the War Eagles. We go to the 7th. Trail it by 4, 6-2. Vay, Lunsford, and Whitney Sherry are the 3 due to hit off of War Eagles right-handed senior Jocelyn Strickland. She starts with a changeup. Changeup has been so good for Jocelyn today. And I actually, just judging by a coach's reaction I mentioned last time, I think they've been told not to hit it early in the count. Wow. So why not? If you can throw it for strike, why not? We'll take a strike if you'll hand it to us.
I think everybody
didn't get that one.
Every time somebody swung, it's kind of been off the end of the bat.
Mm-hmm. And that gets frustrating for coaches.
Yep.
It's real easy to hit from the coach's box.
Yeah.
Real easy to pick up that changeup.
Yeah.
That one sails outside. Jocelyn 2-1. Mentioned Jocelyn, decorated career, one of our senior captains. She's done a lot more pitching than she thought she'd have to this year, and of course, why not? She does anything we ask her to. One of the best hitters we've ever had in this organization. Strike over the inside edge. Along the way, she's obtained her pilot's license.
Yeah.
Flew Coach Bowen in a 4-seater the other day.
Did he?
I believe maybe it might have been a 2-seater. But yeah. She's flown her dad around a little bit. I'm sure mom too. I haven't seen that one. Haven't seen that one on the Facebook.
She's playing first base or pitching in college, next level?
Oh, she will probably be a hitter at the next level. I don't know that she will pitch when she gets up there.
Yeah.
She'll do whatever they ask you to. I promise that.
Yeah.
Change up. Lifted to center. Maddie Hughes camps under it. Lead off, hitter gone. Now batting, number 18, Kieran Lunsford. Here's Lunsford. Getting to that tough time of day. That one's lined towards center field. Maddie's not going to be able to get up that. She's going to have to take that one on a hop. Off the fist, but well placed by Lunsford. She's aboard with a 1-out single. Next batter's the center fielder, Whitney Sherry.
You know, that's how it works. You can hit one hard, as hard as you possibly can and go right to somebody. Then
we see,
get one off the handle right
Carly
there.
hits a ball 210 feet the other way, and a girl catches it at the wall, and then here just fisted. Yeah,
Just never know.
it's a silly game, Coach. Great bunt. No prayer. Wild is going to throw behind the runner at second. That was the only play. Sherry, speedy center fielder, as soon as she got the bunt down in that location, going to be nothing that Ellie Wild could do with it.
Yeah.
2 runners aboard and 1 out. Next batter's the third baseman, Sloan Shellnut. Sloan Shellnut stands in.
They've got great team speed. Just as a
All
whole.
athletic. I mentioned
Yes.
they're kind of young, too. That comes with that a little bit. They have those freshman and sophomore physiques a little bit, somewhat. Very speedy on the base paths. Shellnut mentioned she's made every play asked of her at third tonight. So is Caitlin Wong Manny over at second. Change up, good one by Jocelyn. Off the netting, right back to Carly Earl. 1-2 the count. The West Club is just a scrappy, gritty, fighting bunch of girls that just kind of, again, just really kind of hard to play against.
Yep.
They just, that one,
Reaches for that one.
just trying to stay alive right there is Sloan Shellnut. And again, I would not have projected West to be in this position at the beginning of the year. You would have projected West and Harbor to be exactly where they were. And I thought like 3 through 5 or 3 through 6 would be a coin flip, right?
Yeah.
But West swept Fayetteville. That's another one of those teams in the middle. They won the first game against us. Currently lead this one 6-2. And they've taken care of the teams at the bottom of the division. Rogers did get them early in the year in extra innings.
Okay.
But they also got a win against Harbor. 8-3 against Harbor. Lined over the head, Ellie Wild, and that's going to go into the corner. Around third to score is Lunsford. Advancing 60 feet is Whitney Sherry to second. Another run on the board for West. They lead at 7-2. Next batter's the catcher, Lainey Van Ness. And here's Lainey Van Ness, who's had an unusual day offensively. Removed from the bases. They said she left early. She got called out on a double tap bunt. Questionable whether she was in the box or not. What I can promise you, at least one of the umpires did not know. The other one thought she was in the box, so she gets called out there. That's a frustrating day. Coach Cantrell just letting her hit right now. 2-0 the count.
So girls, we turn 2 here.
I want to take time to thank all the good people of War Eagle TV, too. Mr. Davenport, all the students, best of the best, come in and do this program, get us set up here.
All year long for every sport.
All year long, every sport is exactly right. Ball 4, down and in. Van Ness takes the walk. Everybody else moves up 60 feet. Next batter is the first baseman, Molly Haller. And in comes the War Eagle defense. Haller drilled a ball off the wall in the first for a triple. War Eagle defense moves in. We cannot allow another run to get across here. Let them get further away from us. We need 5 as it is here in the bottom of the 7th. Too far outside. 1-1 the count. 2 of the best have ever played here, right here. One throw into the other. Jocelyn Strickland, Carly Earl. Their names are all over the record books.
Good pitch. Working that corner. Working that corner. A little farther this time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would expect it to be off speed too.
Yep.
Changeup's been really good. See if you can find it in a good location. She actually doesn't. She throws fastball out on the outside third. Fouled back by Haller. On deck batter is Kaylin Wong Manny. One and 2 the count. Base is full of Wolverines. War Eagle defense is in. Change up. She waited back on it, fouled it back. 2 good swings back to back by Haller right here. Senior Strickland has a 1-2 count. Lifted high. That's going to be infield fly. Jocelyn makes the call. She calls off Sydney. They pat each other, senior. They could have let that one fall. Infield fly, the batter was out anyway. Bases are full. 2 outs now. The batter's the second baseman, Kaylin Wong Manny. Nice work right there by Jocelyn. Getting the pop up. Base is now full, or still full. 2 outs in the inning. War Eagle infielders can scoot back. That one sails high, 1-0 the count.
Still playing in low in the corners, or no?
That's pretty normal depth, especially with speed in the box. That one sails high, 2-0 the count. Here we go, Joss. Mitch, I think Joss is on her own here. I don't think they would go back to Lillian at this point.
Yeah.
Just speculating. Does not give the corner. Stayed inside, 3-0 the count.
It's a good pitch.
Going to be a take right here. On deck batter is Cruisenberry.
Be a tough one to face right there.
Almost the same pitch. Gets a strike call there. 3-1. You do get the option. You get those calls. Or 3-0 when you get those calls a little bit more than you do in other counts in the at-bat. Here's the 3-1 from Joss. They say ball high. Everybody's going to move 60 feet. Scoring is Whitney Sherry. Jocelyn is asking, where is that? Is that 2?
I think 2.
Runner on at second is number 2, Addison Walden. The batter is the leadoff hitter, Reagan Cruisenberry. Base is still full. It's now 8-2. This one in danger of really getting away. One big swing right here. Find a way right here, 4. Change up. Say that's up. Those have been consistently in about that spot. He's called them all up here in the 7th. Lifted to center. Back just in front of the track is Maddie Hughes, and she puts it away. Nice work by Jocelyn. She leaves them stranded. 2 runs across. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Need 6 to keep it going. We trail it 8-2. Leading it off for the War Eagles, the 3rd baseman, Ellie Wild. Little tribute music there between innings. That was Ava DeFreitas' walk-up song a year ago. She makes her triumphal return.
Yeah.
War Eagles need a bunch. We are in the 7th. West with 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th. They now lead at 8-2.
There you go.
There's a good way to start it. Wild aboard with a lead-off single.
Need about 10 of those swings. Just like that.
Now batting for the War Eagles, number 18, Abby Shirley. In steps Abby Shirley. Home run power. She's got 2 home runs on the year. Ellie Wild aboard at first. Bullpen is quiet for West. There's a strike to Shirley. On deck batters Izzy Mayhew. We'll be careful on the bases here. You need a bunch. Hit towards second. Kaylin Wong-Manny with a clean pick. On to Cruisenberry for 1. They can't turn the double play. Just kind of even took a hop. Didn't even have good form on that one. Picked it clean. Well done by Wong-Manny. Now batting number 8, Izzy Mayhew. And coach, you can win a lot of ball games if you just go out and make all the plays. Maybe the equivalent for you as a basketball coach is you just don't turn the ball over.
No turnovers.
They have made them all in this one. Grounded up the middle. Cruisenberry, she steps on it. Not going to have a play at first. Izzy aboard on the fielder's choice. And that's going to get us to the top of the order. Now batting number 13, Libby Casto. And here's Libby. Jocelyn waits on deck. Good changeup from Howler. We mentioned she's just kind of found that later in the ball game.
Yep. It's been effective.
She's been really good since the first. War Eagles back, stacked 3 hits together in the first to get those 2 runs on the board and been quiet ever since. That one grounded to third. Well picked. Across the diamond. That's going to do it. Another clean play by Sloan Shelnut. 5-3. And that's your ball game. Your final score here. Bentonville West 8. War Eagles 2. Congratulations to Bentonville West on a great year. Good luck to you all in the postseason.
And War Eagle fans, I know we've already done our senior night, but you know I will not let this great group of seniors get away without recognizing them once again. Please help us thank them for their dedication to War Eagle softball. Give it up for number 26, Braylee McCarley. Our War Eagles number 27, Kaylee Burgess. Senior left fielder, already enlisted in the National Guard and on her way to the U of A, number 1, Destiny Soriano. This next girl has roamed center field for our War Eagles all year long. Her glove is where fly balls go to die, number 6, Maddie Hughes. Our next senior has been a 4-year starter, mostly at first and right field. She's on her way to National Park to play basketball next year, number 7, Tegan Holt. The War Eagles single-season home run record holder with 9 bombs and counting. She will play her ball at Eastern Oklahoma, number 24, Carly Earl. One of our senior captains, another 4-year starter. She's my favorite player of all time. She somehow managed to begin none of her 4 seasons at shortstop, but finish every one of those seasons at shortstop, which feels like the Sydneyest of things. Number 22, Sydney Gaffney. And finally, another senior captain, pitcher, and first baseman. She will end her War Eagles career as statistically one of the very best who has ever played here. She will go play for another Coach Bowen at NSU in Tahlequah next year. Our number 4, Jocelyn Strickland. All right, hold on, let me get my disclaimer. The following statements are not approved by Heritage High School or the coaching staff. This is just me, ladies. Ladies, I just want to thank you for the memories. I've known some of you since you were 7 years old. I've seen how hard you've worked, and I know how you love to play. Thank you for your hard work and dedication to this program. Thank you for wearing Heritage across your jersey and for representing our school and community so well. We have loved watching you play. Fans, this group of seniors is ending their career with 4 straight state tournament appearances, already 2 postseason wins and counting. They will leave a legacy of one of the best 4-year runs in the history of the program. Ladies and gentlemen, give one more big round of applause for your War Eagles 2026 softball seniors.
Hey, Sydney and Coach Bowen need you right now. So
I know I gotta go.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
Just a minute, I'm not done.
Oh.
And to Coach Bowen and staff, thank you to Coach Bowen and the staff for building the culture on this team and across the entire school here at Heritage. Thank you for all you've poured into these girls, for instilling them the value of toughness and the discipline of hard work, for showing them that leadership is lonely but necessary, and for letting them know from time to time that nobody cares about their feelings. I'm pretty sure that's a direct quote, right, ladies? I want to personally and publicly thank Coach Bowen. This is us and the Gaffneys. Sydney was welcomed into this program since she entered the 6th grade. At times when our family circumstances at home have been chaotic and even gloomy, this field, Coach Bowen's classroom, and this team has been a safe place for her to belong and escape and just love to play. I'll be forever grateful to Coach for investing in her as a person and not just a player, and for creating an environment that has enabled her to thrive. It has meant the world to us. A thank you isn't strong enough, but thank you, Coach Bowen and staff and fans and team. Finally, to our extended softball family, we have loved being on this journey with you that for many of us began all the way back in 8U at the rack. It has been quite a ride. We have loved being a part of this War Eagles program, being able to cheer at this amazing ballpark and doing it with this great group of ladies and families. And if any of y'all figure out what the heck we're supposed to do with ourselves now, please feel free to let me know at any time. But wait, there's good news. We are not done. Our War Eagles have qualified as number 5 seed in the state tournament. We will move on to play 1 week from today, 10 a.m. against Jonesboro at Harbor High School. Take that day off from the office and travel down and see these ladies back in action in the state tournament. It will be another great day to have a great day. Thank you all. Huh? Okay.
You doing all right?
I don't know.
This one I'm not privy to.
At this time, we would like to recognize a man whose crisp, velvet voice has become a defining part of Heritage Athletics, Mr. Darren Gaffney.
Oh, wow.
If you have ever tuned in to a War Eagles softball broadcast
cool.
or heard the resonating voice announcing lineups
sir.
through the speakers, you immediately recognize the professionalism, passion, and quality that Darren brings to every event.
Stupid
Inspired by legendary broadcasters like Harry Carey and Bob Ecker, Mr. Gaffney creates a first-class atmosphere for our student athletes, families, and fans, working tirelessly to provide the very best ballpark experience possible. Darren has served the Heritage High School community with incredible passion and selflessness as president of the Athletics Hall of Fame and as the voice of the War Eagles for softball, basketball, and football. Through every game, every announcement, and every broadcast, he has elevated our programs and brought pride, energy, and excitement to Heritage Athletics. We also want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Darren's wife, Michelle, for the countless hours of support, patience, and sacrifice that she has given over the years. Behind the scenes, families often make just as many sacrifices as those standing in the spotlight, and Michelle's encouragement and unwavering support have helped make Darren's dedication to Heritage Athletics possible. The time spent preparing for games, attending events, organizing broadcasts, and serving the Heritage community requires an incredible commitment, and we are truly grateful that Michelle has shared Darren with all of us for so many years. The impact that Darren has made on Heritage Athletics would not have been possible without the love and support of his family. Darren, from the players, coaches, parents, fans, administration, and the entire Heritage community, thank you for your hard work, support, and unwavering dedication to Heritage High School and Heritage Athletics. Your voice has become a part of the tradition, pride, and identity of War Eagle Athletics, and your commitment to our students and community has made a lasting impact that will be remembered for years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in recognizing the man behind the microphone and the voice of the War Eagles, Mr. Darren Gaffney.
Oh, man. Heard what I said about you, too. No, I'll have to type it to you. Oh, I love it. Thank you, ladies. Let's go. I coached Tegan for 4 years before she talked to me.